Plainly, should the worst come to pass, and Leviathan is summoned, our only resource will be to face him in battle. Given past experience, you may very well think that eventuality inevitable. Yet, so long as there is even a chance that the Primal's return might be prevented, we must needs spend all our efforts towards achieving that goal. Before we do aught else, let us hasten to Limsa Lominsa and meet with the Admiral. She will not have been idle in the intervening time, and will doubtless have valuable information to share. To Limsa Lominsa! Welcome, friends. I take it Y'shtola has appraised you of the situation? Let us waste no time then. According to our best intelligence, the Sahagin had not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we did not count on the Serpent Reavers venturing as far as Thanland to supplement their cache. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with the grim prospect of Leviathan's imminent return. Needless to say, I am not inclined to let the Fishbacks have their way. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready to launch a large-scale operation to thwart the summoning, and we would welcome the Scion's support in this endeavor. But, if gods forbid, our efforts should come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than mere support, much as I did when Titan last walked these lands. Lady Minfilia, I am given to understand that you mean to accompany our soldiers to the front lines. I can only assume that you have sound reasons for doing so. I do, Admiral, but I would rather not be drawn on their nature. I will say only that there is something I would see with mine own eyes. Is that so? Well, I am not so stubborn as to deny the wish of one whose aid I require. But precautions must be taken. I shall require that you remain by my side at all times. With that settled, let us speak of the operation. I like how she's the leader of an entire country, and she's like, I'm only going to let you go, the leader of the 7 Scions, a small group of adventurer, basically, if you stay by my side, the leader of an entire nation. Now, don't get me wrong, Merylweb can hold her own. She's a pirate after all, or was. But, you know, it's still kind of weird. Like, she wouldn't be like, I'm going to send my best escort soldier with you or something. Nope, she's like, you got to stay by my side. Private Hiscaris. God damn it, why can't I get a promotion? You promote me. Our scouts are currently reconnoitering Sahagin movements within the Sapspa spawning grounds. Upon completing their mission, they will return to the operation's staging point at Camp Skull Valley. I want you to make your way there forthwith, that you might be appraised of the latest intelligence. Commander Falkbreda has charge of the garrison. I want a promotion. Promote me. I deserve it. Gosh darn it. I killed Titan twice. Promote me. I have been expecting you, Scion of the 7th Dawn. On behalf of the men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. The safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent Leviathan's return. As you may already know, Maelstrom scouts have been dispatched to reconnoiter the Sapspa spawning grounds. Though it pains me to admit it, the Maelstrom has never faced a foe the likes of this before. We must proceed with all due caution. Among other things, they have orders to determine where Leviathan might emerge, assuming it comes to that. And yet, the return is long overdue. I fear that ill may have befallen them. For better or worse, we must ascertain their fate. If it is not too much to ask, I would have you aid us in the search. 5 scouts ventured into Sapsville, all told. Here, take this flask of restorative to tend to those who may have been wounded. Though it pains me to even consider the notion, if they have perished, circumstances permitting, I ask that you recover their bodies. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory, however. We can ill afford to lose you at this juncture. You can ill afford to lose me ever. I'm the Warrior of Light. You better hope I never die. I better be alive the whole game, because if I'm not, who's playing? Ah! Dancred, I see you're holding that door. Good. You make a good doorstop. Keep it up. Oh, here's one private. Help, somebody. Of all the times to forget the restorative. I brought you the restorative. Whoop. Thank you. I owe you my life. No, you owe me 1 bottle of restorative. Actually, you don't owe it to me, because I got it from somebody else. We were ambushed by the Serpent Reavers. Lightly armed as we are, we didn't stand a chance. I was able to flee this far, but the others were captured. They were taken to the Serpent's Tongue, I'm certain of it. I can make my own way back to camp, but I fear the worst for my comrades. Save them, I beg you. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm gonna go save some friends. Oh, fine. Be that way. Gotta get them bodies. You returned. Thank the Navigator. When I learned that you went to the Serpent's Tongue by yourself, I feared you would meet an untimely demise. But tell me, what became of the others? Well, I killed the pirate, and then a bunch more pirates showed up, and I killed... Oh, you mean the other soldiers. Okay, right, sorry. Here. Here, gods. These wounds were not intended to kill, but to torture and maim. Does their savagery know no bounds? Enemies or no, they go too far. I dread to think what may have become of the 2 who remained unaccounted for. I pray that they haven't suffered the same evil fate. At the very least, one of my men came back alive, and for that I owe you my thanks. The price we paid was dear, but we have the intelligence we need. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalizes the details of the operation. The war horns will sound any moment now. Be ready to sally forth when they do. Get your bird out of my face! I hate when people do that with the... Get the bird out of my face, man. Move it, bird. bird. Rice, damned fishback bastards! I'll kill them slowly and then chase their rotten souls through all of Seven's hells. Peace, Commander. We are here for a purpose, and vengeance is not it. I want your mind on that task at hand, savvy? My apologies, Admiral. You may count on me to keep a clear head. Good. According to our sole surviving scout, the Sahagin and their thralls have already begun to amass at the Aetheryte in the depths of Sapspa. If we are to act, it must be now. The men are ready, but we await your orders, Admiral. As predicted, the Sahagin have tightened security in and around the spawning grounds. A frontal assault is like to be met with fierce resistance. Ah, but we are not so artless as that, Commander. We shall divide our forces and strike them hard and fast at key locations. Remember, our ultimate objective is to take the Sapsa Aetheryte and eliminate the Sahagin priest presiding over the summoning. We are not here to kill them all. The Maelstrom shall engage and distract the Sahagin Legion of drowned pirates at the Serpent's Tongue. Commander, you have charge over this effort. Be mindful that the lay of the land there is devilish for attacking forces. Let the foreign levy spearhead the attack, and have subsequent units fan out to cover their flanks. At the selfsame moment, a diversionary squadron formed of galleons from the Crimson Fleet shall harry the enemy from offshore. In likewise, we Scions shall form smaller units in hopes of confusing the Sahagin defense effort. Sophie and Y'shtola, the two of you, are to make your way to the site of the summoning ritual. The Admiral's diversions should serve to thin the enemy's defenses, rendering your path less perilous. A small party, I believe, should be able to win through without unwarranted attention. Dankred and Yagiri, your mission is to lure as many Sahagin as possible out of the spawning grounds. Having done so, take your heals and circle around to join the infiltration unit of Y'shtola and Sophie. When all has been set in motion, I myself shall cut a path to Aetheryte, accompanied by Lady Menphilia, as we agreed. Well, don't let me keep you, friends. To battle! When last did we fight side by side, Sophie? I believe it was Titan. Too long ago I warn't. But come, let us away. Although you didn't really battle with me side by side, you kind of told me to do everything and then complained. Come get some, fishmen. I'll make you into sushi. There's a big boss guy over there. I kind of want to fight him. No, I must not. I must not fight him. Do not get distracted. I'm busy saving the world from Leviathan. Yes, I must save you all from Leviathan. More of you? What is this madness? You think your flimsy little gates and your pathetic little guards can stop me? I'll stop your face. Why do I always go to face whenever I make those jokes? I'm always like, I'll stop your face. I'll punch your face. I'll bouquet your face. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. I'm always in the face. I guess you could say I'm willing to face my problems head on, but it still seems silly to me. Pray, do not concern yourself. 'Twas but a glancing blow. Come, the 8th rite is close at hand. Let us press on.
Damn them. They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
Did I miss much? So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with Domans. But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency. To the Aetheryte!
You'll forgive me my lateness.
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Long have you shriveled swordwalkers tormented our kind. But no more! Your time is at an end! You shall perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs. Lord of the world, hearken to our plea. Lord of the world, deliver us from our misery!
Do you feel that?
I know this sensation. It's the echo.
What? Such power! It is transcendent!
Seven hells.
Strike me down if you will. It is futile! I have mastered the gift. I am eternal! O mighty Leviathan, ruler of the seas, born of waters primordial, I offer unto you this frail flesh, that you might grant your faithful servants deliverance. I beseech you, come forth!
Die, damn you!
Foolish shorewalker! You cannot kill that which is eternal!
Heavens forfend. Damn it all!
My being ebbs away. But it should by right be infinite. Am I not immortal? Curse you, emissary! You promised me everlasting.
Where did he go?
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon! Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates. Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the Primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage? Unless... God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
So I didn't want to interrupt the awesome cutscene, but I heard a rumor one time that Yoshi P actually has a body pillow of Thancred that he hugs every single night because he loves Thancred so much. Like, really. It's true. I heard it on the internet. Probably true. Understand, I speak of no normal wall of water. That which Leviathan makes ready to conjure carries more destructive power than aught seen in nature. Enough to raise entire coastal settlements. If this last attempt is any guide, we cannot suffer history to be repeated. Yet how in the seven hells are we to prevent it? Though our plight cries out for action, we must take thought. So long as Leviathan remains in the open sea, he is effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none, of that you may be sure, but Lemelian herself would... I don't know who that is. I think it's one of the 12 gods, but I don't know which one. Probably the one of oceans or something. But Lemelian herself would struggle to best the Lord of Whirl in his element. In a straight fight, he would make meat and matchwood of us. We need another plan. That much is plain. Let us return to Limsa and see if we cannot think of one. I shall await you in the command room.
I broke you, and I'm trying to fix this.